Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. This is 𝑍𝑊𝋼𝑃𝒼. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or wherever Capricorn resides in your chart. This is for Mercury's retrograde, Capricorn. There are many lessons that need to be learned. Mercury comes around a few times a year just to kind of let us know that the universe has its eye on us and that it hasn't forgotten about us. Mercury's retrograde may cause certain negative energies to resurface or to get in our way at times, but a lot of people feel that they also feel that we need to protect ourselves from Mercury and scramble to hide. And everybody dreads Mercury's retrograde, but Mercury is here to help you. Okay, there are just certain negative energies that are not aware of Mercury's retrograde within other people. Other people may not be aware of Mercury's retrograde, and when things start to become adjusted by Mercury's retrograde or shifted around, people can, go a little bit crazy and maybe make our lives a little bit more difficult than what they need to be. But Capricorn, open yourselves to Mercury, and not just to Mercury. This is for any planet that goes retrograde. Okay, open yourselves up and embrace the energy of the retrograde, and ask your deities or your spirit guides or your creator, your ancestors, whoever you all speak to or whoever you all work with spiritually. Ask what are some lessons that you need to learn. What are some things that you need to face, because Mercury is going to be here to make sure that you face those things. Whether you all learn from it and actually progress towards the future and for the better is kind of up to you. It's kind of up to us as human beings to make that decision. But Mercury will definitely make things a bit more clear to you and bring some things to the surface that we may have forgotten about, or maybe some things that we just don't really want to face or have to deal with or address. Okay, Capricorn? So let's see what Mercury's retrograde wants to bring to you, and what are some lessons that, some of you all may still need to learn since the last retrograde. Okay, so the first card to come out. Wow, this is so funny. Everybody besides Libra thus far, I think Libra was the first, or maybe Libra did get Libra did get the Scorpio card, if I'm not mistaken. Everybody has gotten the Death card, the Scorpio card, okay? And Mercury's retrograde is in Scorpio season, okay? And Capricorn, if you guys are dealing with a Scorpio by any chance, or you have Scorpio in your chart, there may be some type of situation evolving around that during Mercury's retrograde. But Scorpio season is huge this year in regards to this retrograde. So Capricorn, this season of Scorpio, please make sure that you pay attention to what Mercury is trying to convey, what message is trying to relay to you. Okay, because everyone, this is the fourth time in a row that I have pulled the Death card. Okay, and it's absolutely crazy to see this. This has never really happened before, in my readings when I read for the zodiacs. But Scorpio season, when it gets here, and the Mercury's retrograde begins on Halloween, and the veil is very thin. So be sure that you are protecting yourselves from energies out there, whether it be from other people or from the universe and the cosmos, from other spirit guides that may try to latch onto you or follow you around. Just be sure that you're protecting yourselves, okay, during this time, because Mercury is not necessarily here to protect us from anything. In a way it does, but if anything, it's just trying to get us to pay attention to things. This is not the time to hide and to try to get away with not dealing with certain issues, because Mercury is going to make sure that you do. Okay, so if you guys are dealing with a Scorpio, there may be a situation evolving around that. Okay, but if you're not dealing with a Scorpio, I feel like this is definitely about Scorpio season, because it's right around the corner. So there is definitely some type of lesson for everyone to learn during this Scorpio season and Mercury's retrograde. Okay, so let's see what the second card is. And you guys have the Emperor. So some of you guys may be you may have a father figure, whether it be a stepdad, a biological father, a grandfather, some type of masculine energy, some kind of maybe a manager who's a Scorpio or an Aries. But This can also represent you all being fathers. There may be some of you all who may be fathers, okay? And if you guys are mothers and you're single mothers, maybe you have to take on a father role to a certain degree. But I feel like there is something in regards to some type of leadership role. And if this is not you, then this is someone else that you may have looked up to. This may be a certain type of situation from your past that Mercury wants you to face in regards to your father or grandfather or some type of father figure in your life. Okay. There may be some type of, and if your father is passed on, there may be your father, Capricorn, some of you all, if you guys have a father that's no longer here on this earth, they may have passed on. There may be some type of energy that they left behind that still affects you to some type of degree, and there is something that Mercury wants you guys to recognize about yourselves and maybe heal from, okay? But I feel like there's some type of transformation in regards to a father figure. And if you are a father yourself, there may have been a father figure that may be affecting or somehow have influenced the way you are a father to your children. Okay? Whichever the situation is. Okay, Capricorn? All right, let's see what the third card is. And you have the moon. So there may be those of you that, may have been affected by this Aries full moon that's just passed a few days ago. Okay, there's something in regards to the moon. Some of you guys may have Aries in your moon, or Scorpio in your moon, or Pisces in your moon. But again, there's this strong water. You got Pisces, Aries, and it's funny, you guys have major arcana here. All of your cards are major arcana. That is absolutely insane. So Capricorn, and then at the bottom of the deck, you have Confucius. It's another major arcana. This is the Judgment card. Capricorn, there is something that the universe really wants you to wake up to see. There's some type of, answer to a certain calling that the universe has for you. And it may be a leadership role, Capricorn. Okay? There is this, just all major arcana, major lessons that needs to be learned during Scorpio season for you, Capricorn. Laying things to rest, causing some type of ego within you to die. Okay, and this may stem from, maybe there's something in regards to you being a father that you need to change with your children. Maybe there's a certain way, a pattern of behavior or thought process that you need to change when it comes to being a parent. Okay. Yeah, this is really crazy, Capricorn. Mercury is going to really push you guys to get some things in order, okay? Because there is some newness that is coming through. But if this is in regards to a leadership position or a manager or someone who's in charge, or maybe you're in charge of your own company or something like that and you've worked very hard for it, there may be some fear, some type of fear with the moon card here that is affecting you and your forward progress in life. Or maybe there are just some things that are kind of secret, or you've kind of buried in your past and you really haven't touched on it. And it could be in regards to your father, or a grandfather or parental figure, or some type of family member, or some type of adult that affected you in your life, someone. Okay, but there's a situation here of some type of fear that you have, or some type of uncertainty that you have. You really don't know what direction to take. You don't know what to do. Okay, but the universe is definitely going to step in and take charge. It's going to step in and say, hey, during Mercury's retrograde, Mercury's going to really help you address this situation. Okay. And it's funny because as I look at my clock right now, it's 2:22. So this is definitely some type of past situation or some type of confrontation that you may need to have with someone who is a father, or you may need to confront some type of situation if your father is no longer in existence, or is not alive anymore, or it doesn't exist on this plane. There is something that you may need to confront within yourself, Capricorn, about your father. And if this can be anybody, it doesn't have to be a father. But there is some kind of energy in regards to you taking charge in your life and holding yourselves accountable to certain things that have happened in your life, and being truthful and understanding that the universe, it's going to help you, it's going to guide you, it's going to protect you. Okay, this is amazing. All major arcana. It's beautiful. So whatever it is, Capricorn, that you need to lay to rest, some of you guys may have forgotten about it and may just haven't really thought about it. You've just been living your life and moving on with what you need to do in your life. But Mercury is like, nope, we need to fix this. We need to address this, Capricorn. Okay, so let's see what your oracle message is from Mercury. And you guys have the goose, and it says inner knowing. Okay, inner knowing. It's a very beautiful card, Capricorn. And it says, you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. So there is something within you, Capricorn. There is some type of inner knowing that you have, but there is something that you're holding back or something that you're afraid of. There is something that you need to lay to rest. Okay, there's something, and it may have something to do with a father figure for some of you, okay, or parent, someone who's older than you. It may have something to do with you maybe opening your own business, maybe, or moving or traveling, or just doing your own thing, and you being the emperor and taking charge and not allowing other people or the way you've been raised to take charge of how you deal with things. Okay. So wherever it is that you're trying to get to, Capricorn, understand that the universe, Mercury's trying to get you there. Wherever it is that you're trying to go, whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever goal you're trying to achieve, you have to be brave. You know, being brave does not mean that there is an absence of fear. The moon here is representing strong intuition. Again, that inner knowing, okay? But there may be a sense within you that you may be afraid of that. You may be afraid of like seeing in the future or knowing a certain energy. You may know something within yourself or be aware of something that you're just kind of afraid to allow to unfold. Okay, but you have to be brave. You need to use that fear as adrenaline. You know, you need to push through the discomfort, push through the fear. Okay, because brave people are not people who are not afraid. Brave people are people who are scared, they're frightened, they don't know what to do, but they still push forward no matter what. That's what bravery is. Okay, and sometimes bravery has levels to it. It progresses over time. So at first you're scared, and then that bravery turns into sheer confidence, and you're not afraid of that situation anymore. You're not afraid to face that person anymore. Okay, so this is a transformation for some of you, okay, with the death card coming out. Scorpio season is a lot about death and transformation of the ego, okay, and of a certain pattern of behavior. All right. So, and for those of you who may have a parent, I hate to say this, but if you have a parent who is not doing too well, and you may have an inner knowing that it's not looking good for them for whatever reason, follow your intuition and just make sure that you have a conversation with this person and that you tell them that you love them and that you face whatever it is that you need to face with them. Have a conversation with this person. If there's someone in your family who's sick and you're afraid and you don't know what to do, you don't know how to think about it. Death is a part of life, as much as that life and death go hand in hand. So if there are those of you who may feel that there's something wrong with a family member or a grandparent, they may be sick, and they're not really doing too well, but you're not really sure like what's going on with them, or you're afraid to face what's going on with them, Mercury's retrograde is going to help you in that. Okay, I hate to say that, but it is a part of life, and trust me, I understand that is the worst feeling you can ever have, but be brave. Okay, and your family member, and if there is someone who has passed on recently, reach out to them. Understand that they are there with you, and that they They're in the spirit realm. They're there. You may not see them, you may not be able to hear them, but they are definitely there trying to push you forward and supporting you. Okay? So that's your reading, Capricorn. I wish you guys luck on this transformation and this journey for those of you who are dealing with finding a direction to move towards and not really knowing how, and being afraid of what the universe has been showing you, and you may not have been speaking about it. Don't be afraid. Okay, Capricorn, for those of you who are just dealing with some type of past situation with a parent, or with a certain individual, that has caused you to kind of go within and not really speak about this situation. Don't be afraid to face that. Okay, Capricorn. All right. Well, much love and light to all of you. And I wish you all the best of luck on this journey, and much healing and transformation. And I hope to see you in your next reading. All right. Take care. Bye.